McDaddy does get spotted out. Out comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawns. A contest does come in, the time gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max, a very back and forth hill so far. The kills not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I believe
Big Max, they got it. They did it.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, he's going to be coming in. Will you read it out? Farmy able to take down Vessel. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy Red realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round number 4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
It has to be. Go grab him some dinner. It's not even, I know it is dinner time. Never mind, but my goodness. EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, Farming here, he decides he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him the brick wall. Nothing PG-13 related happening here. And
rest of this P3 time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one. It might get traded out here. Will be on the chase. And Ren, so sneaky, so slippery, gonna be going back. A double for Ren. You can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the side of Amplified. And he is like a phantom menace. You just lose him, and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more. Just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 spree. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 spree for Ren. And the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map number 1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake wipes that idea out as another kill for him, as he's absolutely popping off. Howsy again doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of CPG Red to try to get this one. But again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills. But Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely doesn't get spotted out by Decent, just holding that angle from the back. Jozo looking to clutch this up in the 1v2, but can he do it? Your McDaddy does get spotted out. Out comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawns. A contest does come in, the time gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max, a very back and forth hill so far. The kills not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here from me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
Big Max, they got it. They did it.
They closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, he's going to be coming in. Will you read it out? Farmy able to take down Vessel. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy Red realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Vessel going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round number 4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
It has to be. Go grab him some dinner. It's not even, I know it is dinner time. Never mind, but my goodness. EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, Farming here, he decides he's going to take him hostage. He's going to show him the brick wall. Nothing PG-13 related happening here. And
rest of this P3 time, you will have Ren early rotated. Able to take down one. My cheeky, so slippery, gonna be going back. A double for Ren. You can't kill this man. He is just being a nuisance. Make it a triple for Ren. The time secured for the...
Welcome back, guys, to another epic match we should have for us tonight. I'm Calamity, or Clam for short. I'm going to be your caster, your host for this evening, for this matchup. We should have a good one on our hands for tonight. It's going to be Controlled Chaos Gaming versus the xTBK boys. I always have trouble saying that. I don't know why, but they should, it should be a good battle so far. 2-0 for Controlled Chaos Gaming. They look good so far. Let me pull up the map records as well. I always like to do that. And today is no different. Looks like 6-2 for them, the Controlled Chaos Gaming boys. Only dropping one map in each of their games. And TBK 3-4 in map count, so 1-1. Definitely a more even spread of things in the map department. We'll see if they can, take out the 2-0, the undefeated team so far. Definitely could be an even kind of game. Both teams losing some maps, so definitely showing signs of mortality for sure. We'll head on in, transition to the maps and modes for this series tonight. It's going to be Skyline, HP, followed by Dealership, SND, then Hacienda Control. Then if we extend the series past the 3-0, it's going to be another Hacienda Hardpoint. And then map number 5, if we do reach it, will be Red Card, SND to close things out. We'll see, what kind of look these players elect to give us. We'll see if they're, up for the challenge. We'll see if they have it in the tank tonight. Excuse me, I'm getting the roster set up, but we have them here in front of us. The Controlled Chaos roster tonight is going to be Rez, Rituals, Benito, and K Franks coming in for the side of the Controlled Chaos Gaming. I haven't casted these guys yet, so I'm curious to see what they're going to show me in this Group C match. And on the other side, it's going to be xTBK Esports. We got Big White, Dark Matter, King Sims, and Zakian. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Zakian. I'm not sure. If somebody knows in chat how exactly to say that, let me know. But I mean, Big White, my fellow caster, going to be playing in this matchup tonight. So we'll see what he has in store for me. If he can show me something, some good looks maybe. Well, hopefully, we'll find out here in a second. Looks like they're going to be starting Skyline Hardpoint. We're going to be loading on in, and I guess predictions for me. I mean, it's tough to root against the stats. You know what I mean? But I think this is going to be a closer match than maybe I'm thinking in my head. I'm going to go with map number 5 for this one. I know typically, stats don't lie, but I think it's going to be a banger. I hope for my sake, for time's sake, it's going to be a quick one because I do have a lot more games tonight, guys. 2 more matches for me after this, but we'll see what the players are going to give me tonight. We'll see what happens. Looks like we got some CCG fans in the chat. I see you, Joza. We'll see if they're able to deliver or if it's going to be a quick one. We'll find out here. We're going to be on board with K Franks. I believe the substitute, I'm not sure if the substitute or not, but last minute roster changes from both of these squadrons, Zakian and K Franks. We'll see if they're up to the task. AR in hand up top cat currently. K Franks gets some nice shots in, but King Sims is going to back on down. He does get traded as well, though, so nice shots from him over the top. Maybe a second one in the feed as well as K Franks with the AR. Able to slay out off the rip here. We'll see if he's able to stay alive. His spawns are going to flip out. No time yet for Controlled Chaos. We'll see if they can elect to, get any right now. I mean, K Frank's 3-0. Can he make it 4? And he's going to make it a 4th one as well. I mean, all those kills for him. They're not getting any time right now. Down about 20 seconds off the start. We'll see, Oh, I think are the teams flipped on me? No way. Oh, no, they aren't. I'm tripping, guys. My bad. Had too many issues with that the past few weeks with Codcaster. I'm glad they're right for me. But yeah, xTBK, despite K Frank's best efforts off the start, that's a 25-point advantage off this opening hill combination. We'll see if they're able to keep things up, as rotation is going to favor them as well. It's going to have to be a break from CCG. We're here. We'll see what they have in store for us. Rez looking for another one, but he picks up the gun. He's going to pay the price for it. It's Benito and Rituals, trying to push through Kitchen, but they're just getting outslayed heavily so far. It's really just been K Frank's opening start, his opening life that was bearing fruit in the slaying department, and that's going to net TBK Esports a lot of time on this opening rotation of hills here. I mean, P1, P2 looking so good. Rituals does break on in, though. A late break and 20 seconds to find. We'll see if they're able to secure it. As it looks like they're not. They're going to get broken here, but the rotation is on. I mean, it's going to be number 6. That's going to be Zakian. If I could get to him, that would be great. No, actually, it's not number 6. Oh, man, there's 2 number 5s. I love Codcaster. 2 number 5s, 2 number 4s, making it confusing for me to deal with. Oh, my goodness. But King Sims gets 2 in the back. And maybe a 3rd one as well. King Sims ripping heads right now. TBK Esports off to a hot start. And they're going to extend this lead to about 50 seconds. We'll see what can CC do to answer back here. They're going to have to break on in. Nice opening pick from Benito to find. Rituals behind enemy lines, but he's sniffed out like the Bloodhound. From TBK Esports, and even a knife off the spawn. Nothing's going CCG's way right now. Fortunately for them. We'll see if they can break on through now. P4, one P4 hill and get them right back into this game. Nice win for Rituals to find there. Nate over the top's going to give him info on these players. Back grass as well. And that should flip on through. The spawns are going to be ever so important to play for here. Zakian gets the first one. We'll see if he can play his life for now. He does have teammate support with Dark Matter in the hill. And it's really just going to be up to number 4 in the back, Rituals. Rez, excuse me. What can you do in this situation? I mean, gets the first one, initial one. We'll see if he can play his life a little bit carefully back here. But, I mean, he's the lone player. He's been surrounded by red members right now. He's going to have to play slowly, wait for his reinforcements. Wait for some trades here and get some shots in, but yeah, not the gun for that gunfight. Had the Jackal, didn't elect to use it. Unfortunate for him, but his teammates are finding the pieces right now as Benito gets a nice double. That'll break on into the hill. CCG will get some time. And if they're able to get all of this, this will be a dead even game heading into P1. We'll see if they can hold strong or if they shatter on this last 20. It's going to be up to Benito and Co. What can we do here? He gets the one, not the second, though. Kate Frank's in for a trade, but shots on in. Grenade is going to be better, though. 35 HP in a dream. And Kate Frank's is going to fall. So scrap time going to be going TBK's way. But albeit not a ton. That lead is still in their favor for about 30 seconds or so on the first rotation of hills. See if TBK can stay strong. I mean, it's been Zakian, 16-8, having a great start for TBK. The catalyst in this game for me. Been absolutely frying for TBK. And they're going to be on this P1 time for quite a bit of it as well. It was the same thing on the first rotation as well. They got a lot of this P1 time. Maybe a little bit too much. We'll see if that comes back to haunt Chaos Gaming. As they do break on in now. So, 30 seconds to collect here, but it's really going to be these spawns they got to play for. The overextension is in from Benito and Co. And 2 in the feed for both teams. Pinstripes at will. K Frank's going to be soaking the time. Trades are on in. But Control Chaos, they still don't have control of these spawns, despite their best efforts breaking on in. We'll see if they can hold for now, as that's a good start to try and break on through. It's going to be Dark Master, or somebody in the very back. I hate Codcaster, guys. Oh my goodness. Somebody in the back trying to hold. So many numbers that are the same. It's hard for me to even see the minimap, but break is on in from Chaos. And that's a good start so far. There's a lot of time you can get on this P2 if they are able to get it. Dark Master finds one in the feed. That's really up to Rez and Co. in the back. Can you find them? Back and forth affairs so far. Time is just about dead even at this point. Trades going on back and forth. With TBK on the receiving end of the spawn. Nice nade over the top. Rituals with 2, but he does end up dying eventually there. And this should be the rebreak from TBK. Nice win for Zakian to find. He's having a great map. Double positive, 22 already. And this is a close map. I'm sure, you know, if he keeps on this pace, he's due for a 40 bomb. We'll see if he delivers. He's delivering so far. Breaks on into the hill, but unable to secure that scrap time. But the scrap time's not what's important. It's these rotations for P3. And so far, Rez standing tall in grass. He's only going to have one member to find, but his teammate spawns on close, and that'll net them this early P3 time. Nice shots from Benito over the top. Ripping the wig. And we'll see if he can rip any more, as he'll fall instantly. Immediate caster's curse. Apologies. Apologies. Nice rebreak from TBK. You can hold this time from the front. One of the hills in the game where you can do that pretty easily, and they get all the kills in transition as well. So not only are they going to get the kills in the front, get some time, they're going to be able to hold this transition into the P4. It's really going to be up to CCG. What do you have in the tank on this overextension? I mean, K-Franks has one in front of him, but can't win the gunfight. Yeah, sloppy shots over the top. It's going to be up to Rituals now. And it looks like his teammates will chime on in. So, teamwork from top mid. And, oh no, we have a lag out. It looks like unfortunate. Surely this game will come to a halt here. And you hate to see that. You hate to see that. I hope they're probably going to be ending the game here in a second. As TBK, they did look good in that opening hardpoint. Surely we'll have a restart here as the players eventually realize that somebody's gone. Or maybe he'll just try and load back into the game. I don't know. At this point, I'm not sure what's happening, but yeah, it looks like they're leaving now. So we'll get this lobby reset here in a minute, boys, and you know, hopefully these guys can get things sorted out. That's unfortunate that he lagged out there, because you know, not to sound selfish or anything, but I do have some other matches to cast tonight, and you know, I may have overbooked myself a little bit, so to be a little selfish, I hope it's not too delayed for my sake. But you know, we'll try and get these players back into the lobby here in a minute. Surprised they're not ending it yet. I'm not sure who's host, but yeah, Big White's playing. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know he was a player. I just thought he was just a caster. I didn't know he was playing in the match. I always love casting my my fellow commentators, because it not only gives me a chance to, you know, play by play their action, but I can also, you know silently judge them as COD players. I did that with Fugo last night. I know he was actually fine yesterday, though. To be fair, last time I played against Fugo, he did not have a great game. So I'm not sure what's going on with the players. I guess they just played it out. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe they're saying it's past 100, so they were gonna play it out. I'm not sure what the ruling is on that, because that's the first time I've heard of that. Usually they just replay. I know both teams were past 100, but it was a very close game. It was within like 40 points, so if they're not gonna replay it, then it should be when he lagged out, which was about probably like 40-ish points or so in the lead for TBK, if I had to guess. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna bring you guys back to me in the meantime while I get things sorted out. Hopefully this issue doesn't take too long to figure out. We'll try and get things back in the game here in a second. Let me try and help these players out a little bit. Yeah, apologies, guys. I appreciate the follows and stuff, guys. Yeah, this is going to be a long night for me at this point. It's not how I wanted this to start, but, I mean, here we are, nonetheless. I should have maybe a little bit of help later. I think Raven's going to be helping me for my later matches tonight, hopefully. You know, fingers crossed. We'll see if we can get those started on time, you know. Always nice to start things on time, but we'll see. There might be some delays, but we'll wait for the official ruling on that. We're still trying to get things figured out. I believe it was about a 40-point advantage for TBK when he lagged out, but I don't know what the official ruling is that on that. You know, with the admins and whatnot. We will see. Let's find out. Oh, man. Anyway, while they're getting that sorted, I guess I'll just chit-chat with y'all. How you guys doing tonight? I'm, you know, I was prepared to have a long day, but I kind of may have picked up too many games tonight. I may have overstretched myself, so we'll find out how I hold out. Hopefully my voice doesn't give out by the end of the night. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Shady Steph, appreciate the follow, man. Also, GG's yesterday. That was a good game you guys played. Appreciate you, Twitch. You want a grueler? Yeah, no, I would want a grueler, but I am selfish tonight. I'm trying to get things moving, you know what I mean? I don't mind a game 5, but I just don't want any of these delays where stuff like this happens, you know? If it's a game 5 and it goes quickly, I don't really care, but if we have issues like this persist, it's gonna completely fuck my schedule up. Which is why I typically don't like doing a bunch of games in a row. I typically at least want to give myself, you know, an hour and a half to you know, make up for scheduling and delays and all that kind of stuff that can happen. But, you know, today I was like, you know, screw it, whatever. I'll pick up some games. People were, you know, there's playoff matches for the XP League after this as well. And so, you know, I have games literally back to back to an hour apart, like 3 in a row. So it's you know, I may have messed up, but I'm gonna try my best to get these games rolling tonight. It's really, at the end of the day, it's really not up to me. It's up to these guys, and you know how fast they're gonna be able to play them. So, and really the game as well if it cooperates. Well, let me catch up on the DMs in this. Let me get clarification on what's going on. Oh, Devontae's stepping in. Oh, big dog on campus. Yeah, I believe, I don't know if anybody in chat was watching when he did exactly lag out. I wasn't exactly sure of the score. I gave them a rough estimate. I think it was like, what, 120 to 160 or something like that. It was around that. It was like a 40 point lead, I believe. Something like that. I don't know. They're trying to get like proof now or whatever of when they lagged out. I think they're going to, because I think they're going to replay, but they're going to do first to whatever score they need. Something like that. I believe so. I gotta turn, hold on. Let me turn my past broadcasts on so the guys can clip farm that. I forgot to do that before the stream started, or once I started stream. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna do that real quick. If my stream doesn't just completely freeze, what is going on? Or my browser. Bro, what is happening? My shit's been lagging lately, guys. I think it's my computer, bro. I don't know what is going on. I'll publish the VOD now so you guys can go back and clip that so we can get things going. It should be live now. You guys can probably go back and look at that now. Oh, man. What a night, guys. What a night. We just started. I'm a little fearful of how long this night may be. We'll find out, I guess. And I feel bad. I feel bad. This is why, yeah, I don't want to keep talking about it, but I feel bad at teams if I'm not going to be ready. I want to make sure I do my part as best I can, and if, you know, there's delays, but I don't want to, that's why I don't like picking up multiple games in a row like this, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get these sorted quickly here. We'll find out. Yeah, I guess Devontae's gonna go back, look at the clips, look at the footage. So we'll get. It's probably gonna be a. It might be a forfeit technically because I think they still did play on. I don't know what the ruling is gonna be. I'm not in charge of the rules. I don't even know like specifically what the rules are for this particular situation in this league. You know, every league's different. Every you know, they have different rules for different rulings. We'll get it sorted soon. Map count 0-0 still Viper. They just started, but somebody lagged out. Map 1, so, and it was pretty close, so they're trying to get a ruling on that, and we're just chilling waiting for the ruling. Oh, you clipped it, Steph? Okay, cool. Yeah, at what point was it lagged out, I guess, the score? Like, Let me know because I can tell the players as well in the group chat. Yeah, it's 0-0 right now, guys. Looks like, yeah, I was about right. It's 123, 164 when he disconnected. Buh, buh, buh. Should be an interesting series. We'll see. I mean, to be honest, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it might be a little bit more one-sided the other way, but TBK came out and kind of surprised me in the slang, to be honest. Didn't really know what to expect because I haven't really watched either of these teams play yet, so definitely new info for me. Also, if you guys are in the stream, I keep changing my sound like every cast. I swear, I just change my sound around to try and get it at a good point. And I know some of y'all weren't in here for the game. Let me know, like, my volume to, like, the game volume. Just let me know if it's, like, good, because I'm trying to get it at that sweet spot. It's been kind of, like, off a little bit the last couple of times I've done the broadcast. Just let me know, like, if when we load into the next map, how the sound is. If it's, like, the game volume's too loud or too quiet. I think I got a good balance going. But just let me know. I'm trying to get that sorted so I don't have to tweak with it anymore. And I know, like, what kind of numbers I can rock with, because I've kind of been experimenting, really. Sound is really annoying to deal with, guys, let me tell you. It's probably, and it's not my, like, area of expertise at all, so it's been a pain in the ass to try and set up and deal with and make sure everything's, like, stuff. I swear, sometimes stuff on Microsoft just changes on its own, and, like, OBS and stuff just resets. It's so annoying to deal with. I hate dealing with sound, guys. It was good? Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, as long as it's not, like, annoying for y'all, you know, it's probably more. I'll go back and rewatch the VOD later, and I'll hear some things, and I'm like, oh, that sounded like shit. But you guys probably don't even care, you know? It's probably not as big a deal for y'all, but I don't know, I'm more meticulous. I like to make sure it's, like, perfect, or as perfect as I can get it. So, you know, appreciate you guys for helping me out with that. And, you know, we'll get the, hopefully match started here soon. Let me, I'm just gonna pull up some music, I guess, in the meantime, because it's probably gonna be a little bit longer. Let me get you something going here. Let's find out. Oh, I think they are gonna. Okay, I think they are gonna replay it, but they're gonna be up 160 to 120. So what? So how many points is that? 130? So TBK need 90, and then CCG need 130, I believe, is going to be the ruling. I believe. Something like that. That's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't, Play GeoGuessr? Yeah, I actually did play GeoGuessr, I remember, on stream last year a little bit with and randomly some like professional GeoGuessr people just came in my chat and just smoked me and Donnie. I remember that. they just came in here and absolutely world starred us. We're like guessing in like the wrong continent, and they're just like, this blade of grass and this, you know what I mean? Like they're like within like 5 miles or some shit. It was actually insane. It's like rain bolt on a ringer. Okay, it looks like I got confirmation. So TBK needs 90 points. CCG is going to need 130, and they're going to restart the match here, guys. So we'll set up the code. We'll set up the host yet again, and we'll get things going. Better get the things going quickly here, because I'm trying to get this series on a move on. I got more games, guys. So can't be sitting here waiting. I appreciate how fast Devontae stepped in there. That was nice. Looks like we're going to reset the lobby. We're going to get things going. And we should be good here from here on out. Hopefully, you know, no more Wi-Fi issues, guys. Please, please, I beg. I know it's not out of your control, but please. Yeah, they're just clipping. So if you're just Stanks, if you're just joining, they were playing map 1 and somebody's Wi-Fi went out like halfway through the game, so they're trying to get things situated. And so TBK is going to be on the. They're going to be in the lead on this reset. They're going to be starting from TBK had 160 points, and then CCG they had 120 points. So it's going to be TBK needs 90 points. And CCG needs 130 points to win on this reset. They're just going to play the first till then, and then we're gonna transition to map 2 after that. So on this reset, TBK does have the advantage. Keep that in mind. They're up about 40 points. And yeah, I don't know what's going on, but everybody in chat's tweaking. So. I'm ready whenever, so whenever they want to start it, I'm good. So why does stuff like this always happen when I don't want it to? Every time. I must be cursed. I must be cursed or something. It is what it is, though, guys. It is what it is. Let me move my mic a little bit over here. Over here. My phone out of the way, too. Phone's kind of in the way. And we'll get things started here. Looks like they are loading on into map number 1 yet again. Skyline HP. In this series, we'll see, you know, who can take map number 1. Obviously, TBK. They have the advantage going to this reset. We'll see if they're able to transition this into a victory. It's a fragile lead at that, 40 points. Not the biggest lead in the world, but these players don't have a whole lot of time to work with in this reset. They're going to have to get things going picture perfect off the rip. Because 90 points is all TBK needs to win. 130 for CCG. We'll see if they can come out with the dub. Or if Reset Cheese is going to be in full effect. We'll find out here in a second. And, you know, I got to say, TBK, they looked good on that opening, you know, hard point. The slang was there. It was this guy on your screen, Zakian, coming in. Absolutely cooking them. He was double positive. We'll see if he can continue that reign of form that he was on. Or if CCG can answer back after the reset. We'll find out here. Zakian preeminent, but he's not going to find anything. He finds one, but he's losing teammates around him. He'll dive into the hill, but he should die here in a second. He will. And the reset so far is going to favor Control Chaos. We'll see if they can get anything going. 2 fall in the feed for them, though. Early P1 time. Not really going to be taken advantage by either team so far. Just jostling for map positioning. Word to Invictus. Big White can be soaking the time for now, but gets shot in the back, and that's going to be all dead. Except for number 8 in the back, King Sims. Can you stand tall in this overextension? And he's going to lose an important one. You got to win that if you're King Sims. TBK Esports are going to get broken on this rotation. See if they can re-break, though. They're going to be flooding through Kitchen. And look at Zaxian already through P2. Gets a freebie in the back. That's not where you want to be. Nobody watching the overextension from Catwalk. Zaxian gets a 3rd one. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he's able to win all 3 of those. That should give TBK some advantage here as they do finally break the spawns. TBK White's going to be soaking the hill for now. Zaxian on a tear, though. He gets another one in the feed. 2 dead, make it 3. And all of CCG are going to spawn on out. And you guys got to remember, TBK, they only need to hit the 90-point threshold to win this game. So all of this time is very critical not to give away if you're CCG right now. And it's been going red so far. Nice win from Rituals. But 20 seconds left to find, and he's the only member overextended. And just as I say that, though, the catwalk pushes in, and the spawns will flip. So, CCG, not out without a fight. But they're going to have to fight harder, as they're going to be down a little bit of, like, about 10 points after it's all said and done in this rotation. But they're going to need 40 extra ones as well. Find out if they're able to do it. So far, so good for TBK red, or TBK in the red. We'll see if they're able to do anything, but just as I say that, nice re-break from CCG, as it's basically even in the kills department so far. We'll see if they can able to break on in. Dark Master, what do you have over the top? He's got some AR shots, sloppy ones at that. He's gonna lose it. Benito with a huge one to find there, as that's gonna flip the spawn. CCG spawning out grass, or spawning in grass, I should say, on the preferred side. This is still 30 seconds for TBK to find, and they break on in through the front. P3 definitely a hill you can hold from the front, but P4 is going to be on the mind of both of these squadrons right now. Rituals, what do you have in store for us? An interesting gunfight. Crazy movement. And Rituals is going to win it. Important one for him to find is that's going to secure the spawns for P4 for now. If they can win away the kills, this is going to push TBK really far back on the piano side of things. Rez with a big 2-1. Two kills there, excuse me. It's going to force them back quite a ways here. Benito going to be soaking time. Should get naded out here shortly. 30 HP and a dream. He's going to lose that one. TBK on the overextension now. Big White standing tall. And he has teammates in support as well. He's going to get one. His teammates are picking up the pieces as well. Rituals has King Sims dead to rights in the back, and he'll win an important one. The collapses on in from CCG. 4 dead in the feed. And we are dead even at the scoreline right now. Controlled Chaos. They have to be perfect, though, at this point, guys. TBK only need 18 more points, and they'll win this map. We'll see if they can break on in. It's looked good so far for CCG. They've gotten every kill, but these transition kills are going to be everything. P1 time cannot go TBK's way. We'll find out. They're able to hold strong right now, but this dagger time, it might be over at this point. I mean, that's going to be 8 more seconds is all you need on this P1. Dark Master, he's sliding, he's dipping, he's diving, and he wins another one. King Sims on the point. 86 all. 4 more points is all it's going to take, and the contests are in, but it doesn't matter. Zaki and I don't know how you say his name, but it doesn't matter. The 90-point threshold has been reached, and map number 1 will go TBK Esports way. And what is 86 plus 120? What is that? 206. Okay, so I know what to write down for my score now. I was wondering how I was going to do that. I guess quick mental mass, guys. Quick mental mass. And you know, a hard point finish doesn't go Control Chaos's way after the reset. So no reset cheese. No reset cheese as of yet. And a good map number 1 for them to find. They're going to be up 1-0 in the series. And let me, I guess, pull up my handy-dandy maps here in a second. Let me fix the graphic first. But, I mean, yeah, that was an interesting series. Or interesting map, at least. One of the, I don't think I've ever casted a reset like that from that point. But I know it's happened to me before, so it definitely can happen. And we'll fix the graphic, and we'll take you to our maps and modes. This is how the series is going to shake out. Skyline Hardpoint, after about 30 minutes of waiting, it finally goes TBK's way. And it was pretty close still. The slaying back and forth, but it did favor them. Especially Zakian top fragging for his squadron. But we're going into Dealership S&D up next. We'll see if they can bounce back after a tough one there. We'll see if S&D is a little bit better of a game mode for Control Chaos. I mean, you know, it seems to be that they've won both their series 3-1 fashion. I'm curious, maybe the S&D is the one they've lost. Maybe it's the Control they've lost. You know, it depends. I would typically believe the Hardpoint would be the one they would win in the series. But hey, what do I know? I don't know what the map scores were. So, you know, I'm just guessing out here. I'm spitballing, guys. We'll see what they have in store for us. If I had to do a prediction, I would probably say CCG can come back on this one. You know, we'll see if the teamwork is there. The slaying did favor Zakian and the TBK boys, though. So, I mean, we'll see if it's going to be another one or not. And I guess I wonder if they flip sides. Let's see if they flip sides on me. Let's find out here in a second. Ooh. DM for my homie Nick. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let me fix the teams. I think, is TBK still on team 2? It looks like they are. I'm not sure if they're switching or not. I would like to know before this starts so I don't have to have it wrong the whole time. We'll find out here in a shortly in a second, chat, shortly. Okay, they're keeping team 1. Good. Good. I didn't want to mess with that. Oh man, guys. This might be a longer series than I was expecting, but we'll find out here if it's going to be a 3-0 or not. I mean, TBK, you know, they look good, but they don't look unbeatable. Definitely a closer game than I was expecting. Maybe in the wrong fashion, but I mean, hey, TBK boys, stepping up. We'll see if they continue the momentum. Let me know. Let me know. What up, Raven? How's it going? I'm still casting first match of the night. It got kind of delayed. We had a map 1 reset. It took quite a while for the ruling on, so we're probably about 20-30 minutes behind schedule. So, or I am at least. These guys don't care, but I am behind schedule. So these other teams are probably gonna have to wait a little bit. In the meantime, we'll see what happens. Let me get some other matches sorted while we're waiting for this one, because I'm gonna have a. I don't think I've gotten any information on this next one though, so we'll see. I guess I'm gonna have to be in the blind so far. Nova doesn't use deodorant. Wow, Nova. Yours hasn't even done vetoes. Yeah, I think my whole night's gonna be behind. I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't even received the maps for my second match. I don't know what's going on with that one. I know they still have like, actually no, they don't have that much. It starts in like 20 minutes, so I don't know what's going on with that one. Who knows? It'd probably be delayed too. I don't know. I'm rolling with the punches at this point, guys. I'm just doing what I can. I'm only the man. I'm only a man. I'm just a man. If you know where that's from, then you're a legend. And it looks like they are going to be loading on into dealership SND. So we're going to transition into that. Let's go on into the map, boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's get it started. As I mean, dealership SND. Kind of the black sheep of the S&D family, added late into the year, and not really, I don't think anyone's particularly favorite map at all. Hey, what's up, Trevor, by the way? How you doing? So we'll see what they have in store for us. Car bombs galore on this map, guys. So watch out for them nades, watch out for them stuns, and you better have trophies if you're headed toward A. We'll see if Control Chaos do. But off the rip, no trophies on round number 1, so risky play. We'll see if it pays off for them. And just as I say that, the nade's over the top, and insta-kill. Ritual's already falling. We'll see if Benito can strike back, and Benito can't. It's gonna be Rez and K. Franks left to deal with this onslaught of red heading their way. K. Franks should spot this player, and he does get a freebie, so the answer back, but not quite the equalizer as of yet. And he spots the second player. K. Franks might be able to get gifted a second one, but Zaxian Smart decides to back on up for now. This round has come to a crawl, an absolute crawl. All the way in their spawn right now. K-Franks gets another freebie. Yeah, the overextensions from TBK, kind of unwarranted. And that'll even things up 2 apiece now. It's definitely a winnable round. We'll see if they can convert it. K-Franks yet again, a third one for him to find. Scoreboard's messed up for sure. Gotta love it. Now just a 1v2, I mean, King Sims just wondering where his teammates went. Just overextending over and over, and the timing couldn't be worse for King Sims as the bomb is going to go down. Just as he rotates on out. Unfortunate for him. He could have maybe potentially made a play there, but he's going to, you know, still have a decent amount of time to work with, but he has to find both of these players, and one's just head glitching the bomb. Or on the bomb, I should say. And they're going to get the info. King Sims, what can you even do at this point? He has an AR. He's going to get shut down in that round, and I mean, yeah, what was a TBK masterclass at the start of that round just absolutely collapses. K. Franks gets all the free kills you could ever want. Not sure exactly what the play call was from TBK there. I mean, they had them trapped in their spawn. They didn't need to overextend. And if if they were going to do so, they had to do it together. They did it one at a time, and the round just falls apart because of it. So Controlled Chaos kind of gifted round number 1 there. We'll see if TBK can bounce back. They had a good start, but they kind of beat themselves in that one. The favorite map of the Irish. Not sure what that means, but hey. I'm not here to judge. I don't know what's going on. Looks like a mid hit, though. Already up mid is going to be Zaxian. A tough situation. Gets stunned, but gonna tongue twister. Gonna back on up, and just as I say that, oh my god, Zaxian falls. Thought he would have had that one for sure. The slide shot comes in, but the shots aren't as good. The Iron standing tall. And Big White gets one as well, but instantly traded. Bomb was gonna go down, but as soon as that player dies, it's not. Wow, Dark Master wins that one. Might have been some team shots. Couldn't exactly tell, but the Gunny just better there for the master of the dark arts. But Benito, his flanks are better. 1v1 situation now. Let's see what kind of timing Dark Master gets. Oh my god. I think he did. Did he see him there? I think he did. It looks like he's going to be behind his player. Surely this is going to be a kill. Oh, okay. Almost got it out there, but Dark Master's going to answer back. One apiece now. Oh, car bomb. Oh, okay, now I know what you mean. My bad. I was wondering where that joke was going, but now I get it now. One apiece. We'll see what Control Chaos have on their offense. Their last one went well. Not off the rip, but they ended up clutching. We'll see if they can, you know, do a little bit better off the rip this time. I mean, hopefully they have a trophy this time, or just wait out the nades, and it looks like they will. Yeah, Rev, not trying to get double naded again, learning from his lesson. And it looks like Benito, with a peach of a nade over the top, is going to get first blood. I'll clear the site for Chaos for now. I don't think they have a trophy on the bomb, though. Nice trade coming on in through the through the garage door. Benito pushed up quite far, but it looks like Dark Master going for a pinch of his own, but he's not going to read the player behind him. Sloppy shots. He's going to get one, but instantly retraded there. Controlled Chaos. Gonna answer back. Put themselves up to 2 now. And every round has been an offensive victory so far. Kind of surprising. Typically, this is not a map mode combo you win offense on, so the fact that everybody has won an offensive round is kind of interesting. We'll see if anybody can win a defense. Defense is typically not that difficult on this map. We'll see if they're able to. As xTBK electing to go toward B. It's going to be a 2-2 split, though. We'll see what this mid push looks like. Zaxian already up in their office. Aggressive. The flank route's in. He gets tags on both, but he can't finish either. Oh, you would have liked to have that one back if you're Zaxian. I mean, he falls, but numbers advantage still favoring TBK. His teammates pick up the pieces. But 2 apiece now. Dark Master in a corner top mid. His teammates getting shot out. Is this going to be the bait and switch? It looks like it will be. So the flank route comes on in. K Franks, 1v2. What can he do? Tag down low. Surely gets traded here, and he will. Offense has been the MO for this map. 2 apiece now. Dark Master also having a great start to this map. 5-1 from him. Showing out for the TBK boys. And I want to see one of these teams win a defense, because it's been all offense so far. Nobody really able to trade effectively on defense for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's in the air. Somebody put something in the water. Did they poison the water hole? I don't know. Word to Woody. Let's see if they can go to infinity and beyond. That was kind of a lame one. I'm sorry, guys. That was too on the nose. I apologize for my corny jokes. 3 apiece, though. Big White chiming in with some damage over the top. He's going to get dealt with, though. 2 apiece now. Both teams. See what Control Chaos can do on the offense. This player's going to get red. Rituals gets the info from K Franks, and he'll get the kill. Now just up to King Sims. He wasn't able to clutch the last time. Let's see if he can do it this time. His bomb's heading toward A, and he's on the other side of the map. He has the AR in hand, so potentially could wrap back to his spawn and maybe rip some wigs off some headies. We'll find out. K Frank's going to meet him. And K Frank, watching the overextension, should get the freebie here. The timing works in his favor. And my god, what is going on? Offense just seems to win every single round. Controlled Chaos. Gonna take the lead. But no team has been able to make that separation so far. No team has been able to go up 2 rounds. And really, the first team that does that's probably going to win this game. It's been very back and forth. And we'll see if the pendulum swings back TBK's favor, or if we're going to see more of the same. Zakian going mid yet again. He's been running it down mid. Nobody able to stun him, and it looks like he's going to get there for free this time. The stun's going to get the info, and yeah, a free kill. Rituals not checking the table, and Zakian stands tall, gets a double. And that should secure the round for TBK. Let's see what kind of ice does CCG have. I mean, Rez backing on up. Stuns are through, playing his life. He might read the pressure from Big White, or Dark Master and Big White here. As it's going to be K Franks that gets the initial, but it's 2 ARs to try and retake the site. Not exactly ideal situation. And there's going to be 2 players mid as well. Rez looking for a freebie. He might just get one. Yeah, Zakian, where are you going? Not reading the pressure, but it's all down to Rez. Rez in the 1v2. Surely this is going to be TBK's round. 15 seconds left. Not enough time for him to really defuse the bomb successfully here. He gets the first one with the pistol, but he's going to have to rip him, and rip him fast here. But just like that, runs out of time. TBK are going to answer back. And the pendulum just keeps swinging back and forth. Back and forth. Surely somebody will win a defense. I swear, guys, I don't know what's happening. This might be the weirdest SND I've seen. Typically on dealership, this is not what you see, but I mean, nobody's really getting punished for going up mid on offense. Nobody's really playing. The trades are just weird. I don't know. It's indescribable. Inconceivable. Nades are going to be on in through mid, but nobody's home. It's going to be an A hit for CCG. King Sims by himself right now. Actually, has teammates help over the top. It's going to be number 8, TBK White, and he gets some shots in, but Zakian draws first blood on that overextension all the way in their spawn, and make it a second one as well, as they are pinned in their spawn. Finally, maybe a defensive win as Zakian seals the round. I believe he gets 3 in that one. The flank finally pays dividends. And the first defense is on the board. That might just be enough for TBK to win this game. Offense has looked good for both teams, but we'll see now. TBK going to be back on the offense. If they win this round, this might be just game over. As it's been incredibly back and forth so far. We'll see if it's going to be more of the same. TBK on the offense, going toward A, and it's going to be a fast A hit at that. Over the top already, getting in their grill. Zakian chasing down this player, playing so aggressively this entire series. Will he be able to get one? And he will. The insta retrade is coming on out, though. So, 3v3 on the retake. 40 seconds to defuse this bomb. And King Sims holds an iron, and he holds it well. He gets one. His teammate falls around, and Card Bomb is going to secure another one. Rez, what do you have in the clutch situation? He's going to get one, but the player lags out again. I swear to God, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something crazy, guys. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. So I'm not sure exactly. It looked like it was a 2v1 and that player lagged out in the clutch situation. They probably replay that round if I had to guess. Maybe not. They might not, actually. It might be a 4-4. I'm not too sure. I believe they still play that round. I don't know. It's either 3-4 or 4-4. So regardless, we're going to hopefully get things moving because, oh my goodness, I am late. I think it's 4-4, right? I believe it's 4-4. Yeah. 4-4, looks like both the teams agree. Okay, cool. Let's get things going. Let's get things going. I got places to be, things to see. belts to asses to whip. I'm so locked in, I forgot to switch back to my cam. Mod duty. Yo, what's up, Don? Appreciate you. How'd your match go? Did you guys win? For update, anybody just joining us, it's 1-0. TBK, they won the hard point, and we had some reset cheese, so we are only on map 2 right now, and another reset, but this one's a little bit more quicker, a little bit swifter. Excuse me. It's going to be 4 apiece for both of these teams as they load on in. Each team needs just 2 rounds to win this one. We'll see if TBK can get it across the finish line. It's been very back and forth in this series, especially in this search and destroy. See if they can get things over the line, or if Control Chaos, they can answer back. Another offensive push, and this time Torday, but the reset coming in, that means nobody is going to have trophies whatsoever. Zacian getting aggressive. The car bomb is going to favor CCG, but Zacian can't win the second one. He'd like to have that one back. We'll see if Control Chaos can make this their first offensive round victory. I'm not counting that that DC round, but they technically won that one, but not really counting that one, even though it's going to count in the game. TBK White holding an iron on the window, but the pressure is not going to be red. Let's see if Dark Matter in the vent. Maybe he's able to get a freebie, and he gets some shots in, but instantly traded out. He would have liked to have that one back. TBK White, sloppy shots over the top. He'll get traded, and just like that, Control Chaos on map point. You're playing droids? I'm assuming you won if you're playing droids. Unfortunate. And you guys know the deal at this point. S&D's broken, so we're going to wait out the clock. Now, ball in TBK's court. You're going to have to string 2 together. Offense hasn't been the problem. It's been the defense so far. And so the reset comes in. I don't know who's going round 11. I'm assuming they're just going to let fate decide. At this point, they're just going to let the game decide, because there's no way they can figure out all the stats anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Map counts 1-0 to TBK. Excuse me. It's about to be... It might be 1-1 now. We'll see what happens if Controlled Chaos can clutch up. They just need one more to get this map victory. TBK needs to win this one and the next. And it looks like it's going to be a B hit this time. 2-2 split yet again. Zacian up mid again, but he's getting punished for it this time. This is the adjustment I wanted to see CCG make. King Sim's trying to play for a pick here. 4v3 scenario. There's going to be a ton of players in top mid right now. King Sim sliding on through. Trying to get some aggression in, but the bomb is rotating back toward A. I'm not sure if I love this play from Dark Master or not. And King Sims plays a little bit too aggro. He's going to get picked as well as his teammate. So now the tables... I mean, what can you even do at this point? TBK. 2v4 situation. Bomb is going to be planted, but he is by himself right now. I mean, Big White across the map. Not really able to help him. 1 kill, and this round might be over. They just have to find Dark Master. He is in a cruddy corner, though. Can he win this initial gunfight? It's going to be crucial, and he does. That's going to be time ticking down. Pressure alleviated. I'm not sure what side he planted for. It looks like he planted for not the correct side. We'll see if he's able to get something going. Big White not going to get any hit markers underneath the car. He's going to get taken down as well as Dark Master. They will fall. Controlled Chaos. Answer back in this one. Score is going to be tied. 2 apiece now. Or 1 apiece, excuse me. And we will see 4 maps, ladies and gentlemen. And good looks in that reset from Rituals. 4-0 from him. 400 damage. He gets it across the finish line for his squadron. And, you know, Zacian, he was trying to make plays, but he just wasn't able to do it. He got shut down both of those times. He tried to make plays after the reset. You know, some good adjustments from Control Chaos. as we are going to see map number 3. And map number 3, also going to be a Hacienda as well. So one of those maps I'm not even sure how to predict, to be honest. It's one of those ones that can favor the ratty team sometimes, but it's really just the slaying that's going to be the important thing. And the slaying in the first map was going TBK's way. So I'm not expecting it to slow down. It's really just going to be whether or not the teamwork is there for Control Chaos. And it was in that search, albeit it did take them quite a while to finally get it over that line. Yeah, looks like we got code for map number 2, so we're going to be loading on in to the lobby here. Ooh, ow, just hit my knee. Gotta stop hitting my knee there. I gotta move that keyboard thing, because I always hit my knee on that thing. Yeah, predictions up, guys. Donnie put it in chat. Get your predictions in. Who's going to win the series? Is it going to be CCG, or is it going to be TBK? So far, they're tied up, one apiece. It could be anybody's game. You know, if I were a betting man, I would probably put money on TBK. They have 2 respawns in a row here. The slaying has looked better on their side, and potentially the teamwork as well. We'll see, you know, if the map favors them at this point. Let me switch teams. And it looks like, I don't know if they're switching sides or not. Let me find out. Let me find out. I think they might switch sides, so I'm kind of on standby right now. I'm not sure. You need to learn Canva. It's actually not too bad, Trevor. I've been learning. I've never used it before. I just started using it like a couple weeks ago. It's pretty intuitive. It's not too bad. That's where I've made a lot of my... I haven't really made a whole lot of stuff. I've just been using other people's preset stuff and editing it. That's been the nice advantage I've had. I could send you some stuff if you want. I've been using a lot of the EWG's stuff on Canva, as well as ZGL. You know, they have like pre-made assets for maps and modes and stuff, and rosters. It's really nice. You can edit it. That's kind of like the template I've used, and then I just edit it with people's logos and the font and all that kind of colors that I want. It's pretty nice. It's also free too, so there's that advantage. You can't do everything. Like, you can't really make transparent backgrounds on Canva without like Canva Pro, but it's pretty nice, I would say. And yeah, follow me on Twitter. Let me know. Let me know how you feeling. Follow your boy if you guys want to watch some high I shouldn't say quality, high octane. Let's go with that. High octane casting. Looks like oh, they're gonna flip sides on me, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, TBK is going to be team number 1. Let me see. Let me get that fixed before we start. Okay. Best caster out there for... Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate you, man. For sure. And also, yeah, if you guys are... I know the series has gone a long time. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm going to be doing 2 more matches after this. I might, you know, my vocal cords might be screaming at me after tonight's over. But, yeah, I'm going to be doing 2 more matches tonight. The XP League playoffs is just starting. So, you know, after this match, it's probably going to be a quick intermission, maybe a couple minutes, and then we're right on into the next game, because I'm pretty sure we're pretty far behind already in this one. The next one's supposed to start right now, so yeah, you know, it's going to be delayed. They might honestly start without me. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. It could be. I'll let you guys know on Twitter or on Discord, I guess, if that's the case. I'll probably, if it is up, it'll be up, you know, right away. So if you guys are interested in watching, spectating some more Call of Duty action for the XP League, it'll be on after this match is over. And then we have another one after that, I believe. Next one's going to be Fortify. I think it's Fortify and Legless Esports, I believe, is the next one. Potentially, if that's still going on. But we'll see. It really just depends on how this match ends up turning out. If we go 5 maps, they might start without me. So we'll find out here. As Hacienda Control is going to be loading on up. We'll be getting in there. We'll see what they have in store for us right now. Control is definitely one of those game types I personally hate playing. And, you know, it's not the worst thing ever. There's been worse game modes, but, like Domination, for example, that shit was trash. But Control's not very, very far above it in my book. But, you know, here we are. You gotta play it. You gotta get good at it. Because it's in the pool, guys. And, I mean, hopefully next year we get Control out of here. But for now, we'll see if this is the last Control gameplay we might be seeing. Just in general, before they switch the game modes, we'll find out. As King Sims on the board right now gets his teammates trade. So far the pressure's been toward A, as they're slowly capturing it. Rez just watching his teammates back. He's gonna get a freebie in the back, Control the ratty game mode. And for that reason, especially, players just jostling for position. We're doing Invictus. And Zakian on the flank, looking for players. He might have a couple in the back here if he's able to get a timing, but he's just waiting for them to stack the point. He's not going to read the pressure. 2 fall in the feed. Control Chaos are going to fall. And it looks like... Oh, wait. I think I messed up the teams in on the top. I thought they were switching sides. I guess they're not. My apologies, guys. So the teams are flipped from the top. I didn't even notice. I was too busy yapping. Oh, Donnie with 5 gifted as well. Appreciate you, Don. We can't be excited about that yet right now, though. We're going to be on this match. As Controlled Chaos are actually going to be on the blue side right now. On the left side of your screen, Controlled Chaos. Whoa, the snap's on in, but it's on into his teammate. Unfortunate for him. This has been a good hold so far. See if Rituals can get anything done for CCG right now. So far, it's only 1 tick toward A, and this can kind of be the problem. If you get put in the blender of Control, it can be hard to get out of. As 2 fall for CCG, I mean, it's really going to be on number 2 on this overextension. Can you do anything? K Franks, I mean, you're going to have to come up with something big here. The rest of your teammates are just getting spawn trapped right now. Back well. Maybe B is going to be on the cards. He needs to do something, as he's going to get a timing, and he's going to stop the clock for now. As soon as he's red, though, is going to start ticking, and that was a big one. He needed to win that one. And another DC. I swear to God, guys, I'm not making the script up tonight. I don't know what's happening with all these lag outs, but if this doesn't stop soon, I'm going to pull my hair out. I'm sure that round is probably going to count because he lagged out at the very end of it, so it's probably going to be 1-0 to TBK. Control's better than CTF. I personally like CTF better, but I'm also an old head. CTF and Control are both very dependent on the maps. If they're bad maps, they're bad game types usually. So we'll see. I like CTF more because it's more you can still get punished, but I don't know. There's more teamwork. I feel like Control is just kind of you can camp more in Control. Control's like Blitz, honestly. Control's more like Blitz. Is this player gonna load back on in, or are they gonna continue? Okay, cool. So he loaded back on in. So they're actually not gonna restart. I actually appreciate that. I hope they don't end it. So we can just get this rolling. But I mean, yeah, TBK on the board first. I know it's flipped in the Codcaster, but they're up 1-0 right now. We'll see if CCG can answer it back in kind on their defense. So far, TBK spawn killing. That's King Sims for 2 in the base, and he could just stay here and play his life. They only have 1 member to find. It's gonna be Rez. Does Rez shoot this player in the back? Surely he has to wrap back and do so, and he will. But that's gonna be map control for TBK. They're already on this B zone. Dark Master, you gotta play your life. You gotta stay down. And he will for now. We'll see what kind of timing Big White gets here on the stairs. He might be able to get one in transition. Almost a second one. Some nice shots there as Dark Master's going to chime on in. Get his homeboys trade. But it looks like Dave Frank's able to get 3 in the feed, as well as Rez chiming in for 1. So that's going to clear the B zone, but not before TBK got 2 ticks on this zone. They still had plenty of time to work with. Still about a minute. And chat said it best. 1-4 wipe. You can win in literally 10 seconds, even less than that, I believe. I'm not sure exactly how the I think, yeah, I guess from 0-6 it is about 10 seconds. And Benito having some trouble. He might have lagged out again, I swear, guys. I don't know what's going on with this series, but this man's internet is something to behold. I'm not sure if this round's going to count. We'll find out here in a second, as B already done. Minute extension over the line. looks like A is going to be on the cards as well. As yeah, I don't know what's going to happen this round. Hopefully Benito can get his internet fixed soon. Not sure what's happening there. I do appreciate Donnie for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, my guy. You've been the man. I appreciate you more than you know. Actually, you probably do know, but I appreciate it, man. Doing mod things, W mod, putting up polls, helping me in chat, gifting subs. You've been the man, dude. As you know, I believe Benito. I'm in the group DM with them, and it seems like he's having a glitched problem where his game is only showing the loading screen, but he can move around. I'm not sure what's going on with his game. Call of Duty being Call of Duty. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, I got a hype chest. Do I open it? I got the frog ponder emote. Not sure what this is, but I'll put it in chat for y'all. I don't know what that is, but it looks like we're still playing. So I don't know what issue Benito, if he's going to get this solved, but it seems like he is playing now. So maybe he got it fixed. I think this round, that last round is going to count then. So 2-0 up for TBK. We'll see if, you know, CCG can climb on back. 2 in the feed for both teams so far, but King White, or excuse me, Big White, I just combined their names. Is going to get 2 as well. That should give them map positioning. But 2 ticks do go. The way of CCG right now on this A zone. Can they convert that into the point? As the flank is on in. Dark Master getting a 3rd one as well. So 1v1 on the point right now. It's going to be Kingston looking for this player, but he can't find him. Rev sees him. Plays the credit corner, and he's going to win the gunfight. Make it a 2nd one as well. 3rd one in front of him. Getting all the trades right now, but unfortunate team kill. But that should give them some decent progress on A. They actually didn't get that 2nd tick initially, but they will now. Flank is on in, though. Player surely shot in the back. Dark Master gets 1. Can he get a 2nd one? He will, and that's going to be A White right now. Dark Master turns. Not quite a burn. But Big White stands tall. He's going to clear the zone. 40 seconds left to defend. CCG, what do you have left in the tank? You're going to need to get this minute extension surely here. Big White stands tall, but he will fall. Pinstripe kill feed. Rez sees it. Back on the A point by himself. Wins an important one. His teammates watching over him as well, and they're going to double stack this point. It's going so quickly. We'll see if TBK elect to even defend it, and they will. Wow, Dark Master wins an important one. Not sure how he's able to clutch on up there, as we're only down to 10 lives, guys. 20 seconds apiece. And TCG got to work with something. It looks like B might be the play, but actually, no. They're going to wrap back toward A. Zakian left last off spawn. That should be the A point done. Minute extension will come on in. 9v6. TBK. Half the life deficit as well. Down to only 6 members. Make it 5. King Sims patrolling his spawn, but he's surely going to get shot in the back here by K Franks all the way on the overextension. We'll see what the route looks like. K Franks holding his iron. Trigger discipline. Good from him. He's going to have a player behind him. Turns in. Birds. K Franks turning up late in this match. 5 plays 3 now. As he's going for the World Tour, another flank route. And it might work out, as it's now down to just TBK White by him. Slow himself on the point. He gets the first one, but not able to get anything done. And CCG, they'll answer back with the round in control, but they're going to need to win 2 more in a row here to get it over the finish line. I'll read this comment out, chat. Benito's internet controlled by Granny on a hamster wheel in Idaho, living off Doritos and Mountain Dew. You know, you might be right, Trevor. You might be right. That made me laugh. I appreciate that. I don't know if it's his internet or his game. I'm not sure what's going on, because we've had a lot of disconnects in this series, and it hasn't just been him. I think it's been Rez as well. I don't know what's going on with the game, with the servers. I really hope it's not like this for everybody tonight, if it's the servers, but we'll see. We'll see what Control Chaos have on their defense so far. That was an important offense for them to win, to stay alive in this map. Benito getting aggressive. Gets 1, but not the 2nd one. Shut down. Rez screaming over the top. Loses another one. King Sims. A nice double for him to find, but he is traded. Now Zakian on the overextension. What can he find right here? He's in a tough spot. Yeah, I didn't love that positioning out of him. And he'll get traded. B is going to be on the cards for TBK, but they're getting shot in the back. Benito clears the point. The rest of them are going to be outer well. And bottom U, Benito. I mean, when his game is working, it looks like he's a completely different player. I mean, who would have thought? Dolphin dive into the kill. As CCG hold the line. Dark Master didn't end up getting through, though. The lone member overextended. As he surely should be dealt with. King Sims is going to chime on in, but that player gets out of dodge. We'll see if they can find this guy in the corner bottom, and he looks like he will get turned on. Nice win from Dark Master there. Res Season. The corner is not strong enough for the Dark Master. As his wizardry powers will get him the map positioning for now. We'll see if they can do anything with this so far. I mean, all these kills have really not allowed them to get any time so far. I mean, 20 seconds left. You're running out of time if you're TBK. You need to stop the clock. See if they can do it. Zaki on the overextension toward B. The rest of his teammates toward A. He can potentially make a play top office here if he's quick about it. But his teammates are falling around him. Zakian with another one, but I mean, he's running out of time. 20 seconds left. They will stack the point now, though. Do they end up getting the full tick here? They're going to need it. Zakian with trades on over the top. Gets a teammate to watch him. That's going to be Big White watching his homeboy over the top, and they will get the minute extension, so definitely plausible now. B is on the cards, and B, the easier zone to get on control as well. King Sims has a trophy. 8 on the overextension is red, though. It's going to be the last 2 players on the point for B. And yeah, not the best challenge for TBK there. There's no chaos. What can they do? Oh my god, K-Frank's shooting some bodies, and for good reason. Disgusting one for him to find there. 10 plays 8, a minute left. Can TBK close it out here? Or will CCG extend this? Push it to the limit and round number 5. K-Frank's getting tagged on in. He's going to be bottom U, but he's not going to read the pressure. TBK White didn't pick up the U pinch. That allows K-Franks to activate. Ritual with the trade. Now just number 6 on the point. No respawns left. It's going to have to be perfect from TBK Esports right now. Dark Master should get this first one, but turned on. Unfortunate for him. And now just Zaxian and King Sim. What can you even do at this point? Zaxian on a pinch. 30 seconds. Still plenty of time to work with as he sees 2 in the feed. Benito standing still. He's not going to get the second one. Honestly, potentially could spawn kill this player. But Zaxian going to wrap back with his teammate, as he's going to need to as well. Get the info as well on this player plat, and that's player is going to get out of dodge. They don't want to scam this away as they're running out of time. TBK need to get on the point or need to get all of these kills. And then he's going to stop the clock, but it's all left to Zaxian in an impossible situation. 1v4. We'll see if he can turn into Boston Breach's Cammy on this map. He's going to need to. As 3 seconds left. Dolphin diving to hill. Surely gets traded here. The knife on out. And CCG will secure that round. Send us to round number 5 in this control. Potentially reverse sweeping them here as well. We'll see if they're able to get it across the finish line. It's been back and forth so far this entire series. Can they close it out here? Looks like Zakian with Dark Master going to hit outer fence, but nobody is here. The rock pushes in, but it looks like it's going to be Red Benito with a pair of his own. And that's an excellent start. 3 dead already for TBK. The A stack is on in. And the overextension is being read as well. What can Big White do here? He's going to get a freebie. Teammate falls as well. Big White waiting for his teammates to maybe get something done. The trades are on in. Last guy on A. It's going to be K-Franks. He gets one. Can he read the pressure from bottom U? He has 2 players to contend with. The pistol shot's in. Oh my god. Player stops shooting. He's almost able to turn on him. But not quite. The pressure has been mounting from CCG so far. And already 1.5 ticks in they make it 2? Looks like they might. Zaxian with the pinch, though. He has something to say about it. As he's going to chime in with his teammates, but the second take did go through. Rituals on the overextension. Rituals with 3 somehow picks up the pieces for CCG, and this should be a done. They just need to get 1 more kill, and it looks like that player will fall. Minute extension early in, so that's going to be 2 whole minutes to work with to just get this B zone. The slaying has looked stellar. K Frank's turning up, as well as Rituals late in this control. Unfortunately, Caster's Curse. K Franks gets horrible timing on that reload. But Benito already on the B zone. That's not the Semtex you wanted. And somehow doesn't die off that Semtex. Able to stay alive, and that's going to be a tick already on the B zone. Length should be on in. That's going to be 7 on the overextension. Zaxian, excuse me, out of the map, but that's going to be 3 stack on this B zone already. Number 4 playing for spawn kill is going to get a double off spawn as well. Surely this is going to be done. It's just left the number 5, and he will fall the reverse sweep into control. And CCG, the composure out of them. It needs to be studied. They're going to take map number 2. And once Benito's game started working, my god, did he turn his map around. What a map victory out of them. They're going to take it in reverse sweep fashion as well. Great games out of Ritual, K Franks, and even Benito turning it around after a rough start. I know he was having problems with his game not working. So, I mean, you know, the composure the CCG showed in that map was stellar, honestly. It was great. Haven't seen some composure like that in a while. I probably would have folded, honestly, after all the issues they dealt with. So, you know, series, not over yet. It's going to go extended to 4 regardless. So we'll see if they can, you know, do something in this hard point. I mean, that was a great turnaround from them. So momentum, you know, surely favoring CCG at this point. It's going to be map number 4. It's another Hacienda. We'll see if they have it in their tank. If you're TBK to take us to a map number 5. Or if it's going to be a CCG sweep after that first map. I guess only time will tell. We'll be waiting a little bit to get on into this lobby. But my god, chat, that was just a great map of Call of Duty. The storylines, they practically write themselves. Excuse me. Oops. Hate it when I transition to the exact same scene I'm already on, like a noob, but here we are. We're going to be waiting for the next game to get started, but until then, I mean, yeah, guys, that was a great one from me. I mean, I really thought TBK was going to turn it around after a rough SND and take that control, and I mean, it looked like it was going their way, 2-0 up in the control, and then out of nowhere, I mean, CCG, they just locked in. They turned their map around, and they turned this series around, really. You know, the SND, you know, they won that one, but, you know, I was expecting maybe 2 back-to-back heart or respawn victories from TBK. You know, the slaying they showed in map number 1 was pretty good, to be honest. I know it was pretty decently close, but I mean, you know, they had the edge in the slaying for sure, but they turned it around. They were able to win the respawn as well as the SND. Can they convert it in another hard point? They lost the first one, but we're on a different map. It's no longer on Skyline. It's going to be Hacienda hardpoint as well. So we'll see if these teams can lock in, can get something going. And my god, I need some water, guys, after that one. Absolutely insane. Okay, it looks like they dropped code. So we're going to get right on into this chat. Sounding like Cloudy saying chat all the time, but at least when I say it, it's when I'm actually streaming. Oh, man. And let's see if they switch sides or not. I'm not sure. I thought they were going to switch sides, but they ended up not switching sides. So I don't know what that was about. But oh, they're starting it. I don't even think I switched the teams, but whatever. At this point, I don't care. I know the teams at this point. They have TBK in their gamer tags, so that's definitely a good indicator for me. So and everybody in chat. So it should be a easier time than it might be for most people. So yeah, appreciate y'all for hanging out in chat. This might be the last map we'll see in this series. Potentially, it could be on the cards. We'll see if TBK can claw their way back and force us to that, I believe, red card. Map number 5. It'll be an interesting one. We're loading on in to the map. Yeah, there is one called Hydrate. There's usually a default one called Hydrate, but I don't know. Is it not on my channel? I might need to add that, Donnie. Remind me after this match is over, after maybe later tonight. Potentially, I can add that for sure. Because my God, I need that one. And it looks like the teams are flipped again. It is what it is. TBK on the right, Controlled Chaos on the left. You guys know them. TBK boys have it in their gamer tag. Let's see if they're able to extend this to map number 5. So far, so good. First kill gonna go toward xaxian. It looks like the double is found as well. TBK not having it after that control. They're coming out angry. They're gonna get this initial time. But just as I say that, 3 dead for TBK. Benito breaking on into the hill. Should be able to get 1. No, actually shut down. Okay, Frank's over the top. Gets 2, but not the 3rd one. Unfortunate for him, but the slang so far has been favoring TBK in the hardpoint game type specifically. We'll see if that trend continues here. Zaxian playing a late pinch. He's going to get this scrap time as well. Finds one in transition. Now it's going to be Big White. What can he do on the Lambo heady? He has Dark Master watching over his top as they're going to wipe all of CCG off the map. And they have a great setup on this new hill. And Zaxian watching the overextension. Maybe not the gun for that gunfight. But he does have King Sims in the back watching the overextension. He's going to get a freebie, and he has info gained on these players' lobby. Stun's going to come on out. Zaxian electing not to go into the lobby. He's going to reinforce the hill, and I kind of like this play. He's able to get the teammates trade. Number 7 still watching that overextension, is able to watch the lobby push. So great hold so far from TBK. They're looking poised to take this. Map number 2 if they keep this form. And TBK White shooting nukes over the top of the Lambo heady right now. Get some decent damage in. He's not going to see the player on the rock, though. Nice win from K Franks there. They're not done in the hill quite yet. Ritual's doing what he can to try and soak this time as they're going to get this last 15 or so. But rotations are going to be the name of the game. King Sims wins 1 in transition. Not able to get a second and stay alive. So map positioning still going to be favoring Control Chaos on this rotation, but as I say that, they break on in through the front. Nobody really watching the well overextension, as this is early time going red. Benito with the wall bangs perfectly as well. Nice shots from him. Teammate chiming in as well. K Franks gets 1 in transition. That should wipe the players from TBK. That's just Zaxian. The overextension on in, but it's instantly red. And 3 dead for the TBK boys. We'll see what happens. What just happened? What's going on? I think my game just crashed, guys. Yeah, I think COD just crashed. Fucking L, guys. Oh my God. Wow. Scan and repair. Love to see it. Well, I'll try and load it back onto this lobby in a second, guys. I thought my whole computer crashed. I was actually tweaking. That would have pissed me off. But, I mean, COD crashing I can deal with. Whatever. I'll try and get loaded back onto this match in a second, guys. Unfortunate for me, but the players, I'm sure, are probably still playing this game. Most likely. We'll bring you back to me in the meantime. Apologies, guys. It happens. Nothing I can do about that, but we're going to head on back to me. I'm going to try and reload the game quickly here. Maybe I can catch the second rotation, but we're going to miss part of this game at the very least. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. You know, honestly, it's about time an issue happened to me. It's been happening to everybody else. You know, it's only fair that this series something happens to me. It is what it is, guys. We'll try and get loaded back on in shortly. Hopefully I can catch the game before it's over. I imagine I'll probably get in. It'll probably be P2 of the second rotation by the time I actually load on in. We'll see if I can beat that. Probably not going to beat that. It might be a little later than that. Yeah, absolute cinema, Donnie. Just fucking cinema. I don't know what's happening. We're trying out here, but the universe just doesn't want us to get this series over quickly. I swear to God. But at least this doesn't affect the overall, you know, series for the players. They're still probably, you know, fingers crossed, they're still playing this match without any issue. And TBK, they were looking good in that series. They were looking angry, looking poised to maybe take it. We'll see if that's the case, as I can hopefully quickly get back on in here. We'll see if I can. As I'm on the game, but I'm waiting to get in the lobby with the code. See if I can load the level. Lovely. And it put me on the... Awesome. The game bugged and I can't get in Codcaster. Awesome. We might have to finish this one in Spectator, guys. Or I can try and potentially... I'm gonna back out and rejoin, I think. Is stream buffering? Yeah, I've been having issues. I don't know what's going on. My computer's been having issues. I can't go in Codcaster here, can I? Yeah, I'm gonna back... Okay, I'm not missing too much. I'm gonna back out and go in Codcaster and reconnect, because it just wouldn't let me go in Codcaster for some fucking reason. Oh, this game does piss me off. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. Let me use my controller this time so it doesn't fuck up. Yeah, I guess we're finishing it out in Spectator. I don't know. It's not letting me go in Codcaster. I don't know why. Whatever. We're gonna be in Spectator mode until the game ends. Apologies, guys, but you know, COD's a fucking terrible game. I'm actually pissed now. It is what it is, though. We're gonna try. I don't even know how to switch players on. I'm gonna use my controller because I actually don't know how to switch on Spectator. I believe it's just. Is it the same as? I don't know if it's the same or not. Apologies, guys. This is Super Scout, but I don't know why it's not letting me switch to Codcaster. It's just not working. We're doing what we can, though. At least we're gonna end the match. And like I said, it's about halfway over right now. It looks like, I believe, TBK up about 30 points or so. Yeah, this is Big White on TBK right now. They're going to be the red team. Blue team, the Controlled Chaos, it looks like as well. And, you know, we can't even see the mini-map because, you know, great game. But TBK White's going to be on new. Trophy in there. He's going to be the first member to rotate. It would seem. We're going to be switching to another POV here. It's going to be King Sims cutting the spawners on boat. He's going to win an important one. Has nades to work with and teammates in tow. A second one falls. It's going to be Zaxian chiming on in. King Sims with the teammates' help. That'll be the break on in for the TBK boys. Wait, which team is which? I'm actually confused now. Okay, I guess TBK's in the blue. My bad. My apologies, guys. Oh, you know what it is? Because I'm on Spectator, they switch colors, I think, when I switch players. I'm really confused right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. We're just trying to capture gameplay at this point. I'm so sorry for everybody, but it is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do about this. As we're on board with King Sims yet again. I don't even think I could switch. Actually, no, I don't even think I could switch to the other team unless I switch teams in Spectator. Actually, that's what it is. So right now it's going to be TBK actually on the back foot of this game so far, if it's right on the Spectator. Down about 50 points. King Sims trying to break on in, but he's going to get pieced up with his teammate. Big White falls as well. Rotations are on, so we're going to be spectating the TBK boys for the rest of this match. We'll see if they can turn things around. They're down about 50 points as we head into our third and final rotations of Hill. TBK White gonna be executing this player. Oh, the BM. The BM, especially when you're down quite a bit of points, but it ends up working out well for him. As he's gonna get a 3-piece and elects, you know, to make a high IQ play. To be honest, I mean, if he doesn't take that body hostage, he's probably instant traded there, but the fact that he has the body shield allows him to get 3, and that's gonna be time going blue. 2-piece from Zaxian. Is going to net them a little bit of time for now until K-Frames breaks on in, but TBK White, he's doing what he can. Breaks on in, gets 1, and the scrap time should go their way as well. I can't really tell the rotations right now, but we're going to try and spectate to see somebody at new here. TBK White doing what he can on the overextension, gets 1. Stun's coming out, but it's not in time. As a nade in the back is going to clear the spawns as well. Good break from the TBK boys. This is early time that they definitely need here. I mean, they're down about 40 points. This will put them to right about even if they're able to hold the majority of this. Can I switch to another play? I don't know what. I can't switch to somebody else. I don't know what's going on. try my controller. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. My controller works. I'm just gonna use my controller to spectate the rest of this match because I don't know what's happening, but it's just not going well. But looks like TBK aren't able to hold the rest of that, unfortunately. Control Chaos do break on in, and this is dagger time right now. This is a good route from Zaxian. Only 10 seconds left, though. But they do need to break this. And Zaxian is going to break on through. King Sims already in the back of New in a deep spawn area holding the overextension. He's probably, looks like the lone player from TBK. He needs to play patiently. He needs to play his life here. He's the most important man on the map right now. He wins the first one, but insta-traded. Teammates has the pinch on in. Dark Master chimes in with his teammate. 2 apiece so far. The pinstripe kill feed coming out in full effect. But he's taken down. TBK still earning this time right now. Zakian flies on in. Gets one. Not a second one. Rev has something to say about it. 2-piece for him to find as well. Dark Master stops shooting. Able to get that player. It's been contested so far heavily. Spawns are going to favor TBK. But you can't hold from the front if you are controlled chaos. We'll see if the outer map route pays dividends for Zakian right now. He's doing what he can to contest the time, and he will find this lone player at old. See if he's able to stay alive. K Frankie's with 2, make it 3. It looks like in the kill feed as well. TBK White needs to contest this time. This is dagger time for sure, and he will. But the rotations are going to be on. But it looks like the TBK boys are able to win a couple in transition. That might save them on this P4. But Rez gets 2. And now up to Zakian on the rotation. Big White a little too far away to really chime on in. The rotation from mid should be out. Zakian needs to win 1, but he can't. And Big White falls as well. Everybody falling for the TBK boys. Can they even touch the point? 10 seconds is all. Controlled Chaos need to win this game. Make it 5. As now Dark Master slides on in over the top. Shot sloppy. Not able to get the first one. Second one chimes on in. All up to Zakian in a 1v1 on the hill. Can he win it? He's going to have to buy time for his teammates to reinforce, and he loses the gunfight, unfortunately. But it's still very scrappy in the hill. 2 fall from Rituals. King Sims chimes on in for another one, but 4 dead, and now it's just Zakian. Can you touch the point? 2 seconds left. He has to get in. He gets 1. Time is contested. He has to get a second one as well. He's going huge for TBK right now. He has 2 more to deal with, though. Can he even extend the time? 2:49. His teammates are there. This is incredible. Resilience late game right now. 1 second left is all it's going to take. Are they on New? And it looks like they might be. 3 dead in the feed. 1 second left. And it's all over. My goodness. What an ending to that game. Apologies, guys, for not catching that in the codcaster. I would if I could, but Controlled Chaos are going to take it 3-1 in the series right now, despite Big White's best efforts in this kill cam. A 3-1 victory for Controlled Chaos there, as they're going to be your match winners. My goodness, chat. That was a good series. I will admit, that was a really annoying series to cast, let me tell you, but that was a good one nonetheless. It was a close one for sure. But CCG, Control Chaos Gaming, they'll take it in 4. And we'll pull up the maps. This is how the series played out. It started off with TBK in that skyline, able to win the map after the reset by about 50 points. But then ever since then, CCG, they stormed back. And the incredible resilience they showed in this series, as they're going to take it in 4. And GG's to both of the teams. Congrats to the CCG Gaming boys, as they're going to take it and extend their, reign of dominance. They're up to 3-0 now in this short little season that we have here. Oh, my voice is already kind of shocked. Let me see if the next one's going to start on time or not. Let's see. Let me get confirmation. Oh, man. What a series, guys. I know it was a long one, and the delays were kind of annoying, but it is what it is, guys. That's going to do it for me. GG's. I'm going to actually be switching on over, I believe. Let me get confirmation real quick before I end the stream for this next one, because I'm not sure. It's so delayed at this point. I'm already like 40 minutes behind the start time for this next one. So I'm not sure if they've started without me or not. We might not be casting this second one. We'll see what happens. I don't know exactly if they are ready, if they're doing it or not. So I'm gonna be on hold for a second until maybe I get a little bit of a confirmation in the DM for the next one. You guys can do interviews. Yeah, honestly, I'm just killing time right now. So if you guys want to hop on in, or me to hop on down, I can do some interviews. It's up to y'all. I'll hop on down right now, actually, while I'm waiting for confirmation on this next one. Because that was let's be real, guys. That was a fucking shit show of a game. I'm gonna be real. Let me make sure I have Discord on before I hop on down there. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna need to make a source for that. 1 second. Hold on, because I do not have it set up yet for this overlay. Apologies, guys. This is the one this is the overlay I don't have the best setup on. So let me see if that works. Looks like that might work. Let me I'll hop on down now. Yo! Let me see. I don't even think you guys are picking up on Discord. Hold on, let me try and fix that before we start this. Yeah, I'm just gonna put you guys on the main, what I hear. Say something real quick.
Yo.
Okay, you guys are good. They might hear me twice, but I don't fucking care. I mean, yeah, what a shit show of a series. I mean, to put it honest, a lot of delays, a lot of, I don't even know, disconnects. Just talk to me about your general thoughts, I guess, in that series. You know, you guys can just go from the start.
Honestly, the odds were against us, and obviously we came up on top. That's all it is. They thought of that shit just for nothing. They didn't show it. We did.
Yeah. For sure.
Yep,
I mean,
complained.
That is very true.
I mean, I guess talk to me about what happened. Map number 1, just internet issues, pretty much was the deal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wi-Fi go out.
Yeah, and then I know for sure, Benito, like I saw in the chat, you were having issues with some bug or something in the control. What was that about?
So first, I was peaking at like 4,000 ping, and then I got booted. I reconnected, like y'all saw.
Yeah.
And when I reconnected, it was only showing like the loading screen, but I was able to move around and shoot my gun. But I couldn't see in front of me though, so that was a waste of a round. But then come round 3, I'm able to see everything. I just lost all my audio, but we still won the fucking map.
Yeah, no, you guys, I guess we could talk tech issues aside. I mean, we could talk about that series. I mean, from the start, you guys, it came out a little flat in the map number 1. It wasn't super one-sided or anything. You guys were definitely slaying, the composure. Showed through in that SND though. Talk to me about that after the bounce back from map number 1 and that hard point to come into dealership. I don't know if that's a map you guys typically play a whole lot. I typically avoid that map like the plague. So I guess you guys can talk to me about that one a little bit.
I got
we
you.
do not scrim S&D.
We do not, and obviously we don't scrim S&D, and we're the best S&D team right now. In my opinion.
Yep.
I mean.
Agreed.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because I mean, you guys will see it on the rebroadcast, obviously, but I was commenting on that map that you guys, everybody was just winning every offense, and typically on that map mode combination dealership, that's not what happens normally. Typically, defense, they shut shit down. So, everybody was winning offense. It was kind of topsy-turvy, but you guys ended up clutching up in that one, and then took that you guys took the momentum from that one in the control. And you guys went down 0-2. I mean, the resilience to come back to me. Talk about that one. I guess you guys went rounded around. How did that happen?
Honestly, the first 2 rounds, we noticed that we were still outgunning them, and like the kill difference wasn't that bad for like a 3v2, or sorry, not 3v2, a 4v3. So then when we actually got Benito back, it just like it really showed with the skill difference and the kill difference in that aspect.
Yeah. It looked like you guys kind of, I don't know if it was like a teamwork thing or maybe a pacing thing. You guys sort of maybe like slowed down a little bit and made sure you guys were playing your lives a little bit more effectively too on those pushes. You guys are like waiting and baiting and switching for each other a little bit more on that control. Yeah. And you guys, you reverse sweeped them on that one. That was a great composure out of y'all. And you guys took that momentum into map 4. Unfortunately for me, I crashed, my game crashed, so I missed most of that. But Call of Duty is a great game. So I did see a little bit of it, but I could only spectate TBK at the end of that game when I was because it wouldn't put me in Codcaster. I was in spectator mode for that whole time. So it's the whole thing was scuffed at the end of that. So I mean, I missed most of that. You guys can fill me in on kind of what happened in that match because I didn't get to see a lot of it, unfortunately.
We honestly, what it was, we was outslaying them and out rotating them, to be honest. And we were, yeah, that's all it was. We was literally just out rotating them and outslaying them.
And
In the
it broke
department.
every hill that they were holding.
Yeah.
I think we were just
Yeah.
playing together, to be honest. Like you said before, we did the same thing that we did in the control. We just like bait and switched and hit stuff together and did all that stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, it looks from what I did see in the start of that, it seemed like, you know, you guys were on the back foot, and then you guys locked in halfway through ish in the rotations. You know, the first rotation was kind of about even, and then you guys, the slang seemed to turn up the rotation. Just the breaks, yeah, like you guys said, the breaks were really good on those rotations. And you guys looked pretty dominant toward the end of that. It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, from just spectating one team, I was going through it. You guys will see in the VOD. But I mean, congrats, guys. You guys looked good. I don't know when you guys play next, but I'd be down to cast your game if you're interested. And yeah, you know, GG's, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you for casting.
Yeah,
Thanks
for sure.
casting us.
I'm gonna dip on out of here. And that's gonna do it for me, guys. That you heard it there from Control Chaos Gaming. They you know, they bounced back after all the tech issues, after all of my issues and the game issues and all the grannies on what do you call it, the mouse wheels or whatever Trevor said earlier. That's gonna do it for me. I think I might be I don't think my second game is I think it's being cast by Raven. I might join him potentially on stream, but I do have a third one here. It's starting in about 15 minutes, so I'm probably just going to end the stream, and we'll start the third game. It's going to be, I believe, 07. I actually can't even remember. Let me pull up the graphics. I already forgot who they're playing. I believe it's 07, and then Nurse Sanctum, I believe, is the match for the XP League playoffs, round number 1. So if you guys are interested in that at all, I'm gonna be up live in about. I'll probably just start the stream right away and just change graphics here in a second. That'll be a good one. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. If you wanna you know, hang out for the next one, you know, be my guest. But that's gonna do it for Controlled Chaos Gaming versus TBK. 3-1 victory for them. Congrats to them. And you know, TBK, tough start for them. We'll see if they can bounce back in their next match. But yeah. I'll see you guys. Appreciate the subs and everything. Donnie gifting 5, the follows, all that stuff. The raid from Brandon as well. I appreciate you guys. Honestly, it doesn't make me want to end the stream, but I kind of have to. So it is what it is. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll catch you guys later. Oh damn, Vessel already finished this match.